right?
No, I just press record. Keymo Podcast News. We back at it again. Okay. Why is anal so popular with men and women nowadays? It's very popular. Because when we were growing up, people were like, would not talk about, ew, that's nasty. Nowadays, it's so acceptable when it comes to, I would say the younger generation, because you see it everywhere. You got people rapping about it.
If you ask me to hit me anal, I'm gonna automatically think you're gay.
Mm-hmm. Me personally,
that's how I feel when it comes to anal.
I am very freaky when I'm with my person. Like, I like to do everything, but anal has always been out of the question. But my thing that I want to know right now, because I have a question myself, why is eating ass is such a big thing right now?
It's the biggest thing out.
Why is it so, like, everyone's talking about it? Like,
I don't know.
I was on Facebook and I seen this post, and I'm not over there in y'all world, but this girl a guy put, if sex don't come with getting my ass ate, I don't want it. I thought it was crazy. But it had like 60 comments. And it was like 10 or more guys under there saying that if they have sex, they want
their ass ate.
And I'm sitting here like, I'm not in that world, but I want to know from people in that world, like, what's really going on over there?
No, that's why I brought it up, because it's so acceptable on social media now.
But it ain't even that it's acceptable. I think now people are just creating shit. I swear to God, when it comes to sex, and I think for me, like, I'm very casual with sex, because I feel like people are just creating stuff, like, they just want to try stuff. They just want to try stuff because everybody else is doing it.
But no, not even that. I think it's okay. I don't judge people if that's what they do, but my thing, why are y'all so open with this? Like, why are y'all so open to talk about it? Why so open to point it out?
So what's too far? What's too far? Because that's like everything out of bounds. That's the only thing that's out of bounds. You got other stuff that's out of bounds.
No, that's out of bounds.
I don't know.
Because I feel like if you do it to me, you'll do it to me. I'm sorry.
And then it ain't even that. If you do it to me, you do it to everybody else.
Yeah.
No.
And you don't think so?
Stuff come out of there. Nothing supposed to go in there.
The reason why people should not do it.
I never did that.
The reason why people should not do it is because back to.
I mean, I done played the thumb like in the, not inside the butthole,
I'm not gonna lie.
Like in the back of it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've done that a lot.
But
the thumb don't go inside though. They just put a somewhere in the vein in the back.
I did the thumb thing.
I've experienced that, but
I've done the thumb thing. I'm not gonna say it like the thumb thing I've done. So to the thumb, I did the thumb.
I never did that, y'all.
You never did it? I did the thumb thing. She's sitting over there like, I don't want, leave me out of this. She's like, leave me out of this.
It's like when I have sex.
It's nothing to be, I'm just saying, it's nothing to be ashamed about.
No, of course not, no.
If it happened, it happened.
My dog is like. Y'all, go ahead, continue.
He's like, did it hurt? Jesus Christ. Now he's just having. No, but I did the thumb thing. I'm not gonna say
okay, so for you, if you having sex with a woman and she tell you to
I've had it.
Put it back there.
But what I did
I
hear when you put the finger or the thumb, it causes your, vagina to be more moist and.
Yeah, I did the finger thing. I ain't gonna lie, the finger thing.
I feel like that back there is once you get older, like in your 45s and 50, when you don't play around down there too much, and you want to try something different.
Not the age.
Yeah, the age.
Okay. I'm gonna give you an example. I've had two different women in my past. We stopped talking because. I didn't want to do that. No, I
didn't want to do it.
Yeah,
because you didn't want to do.
I didn't want to. Now it was a young. It was a young lady. We was at the club. When I met her, she was like 5'4", 5'5". When I met her, I didn't look at her feet to see if she had on heels. She pulled up. She was in the SUV. Her legs were dangling. She was like 4'9".
Wow,
I was like, damn. She was short, but she was cool as hell. She was left from Palm Beach. We was already talking on the phone. So I had already got and liked her vibe. She was cool as hell. She was a teacher from Palm Beach and stuff. And she was bent on me doing that. to her.
What do you mean, like
she wanted me.
Anal?
She was not playing.
I don't know.
She was
I'm
and
sorry.
she was like 4 feet nothing. And I'm thinking to myself like.
So question. Can I ask a question? Sorry. Because you said as your husband, you have to do whatever your husband says.
No, she said no.
Not
so that.
What I'm
This is a non-negotiable.
So meaning, that should be the same thing. If your husband said he wants to have a threesome, he wants to have anal, you shouldn't be able to say no.
My husband was very conservative. He wasn't.
Oh, she said, I know who I was.
I'm giving an example. So as
for me,
I can't her body.
Right,
Like
for me,
inviting somebody else into the bedroom, no.
Like for me, I cannot go based off fairy tale because this is like real life. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my husband was very conservative. I'm not gonna lie, he wasn't into threesomes. He wasn't into like no booty hole stuff. But we had.
But let's say if he wasn't.
But that's what I'm trying to say. I can't answer from that because
she never dealt with that. Yeah.
But would you say that as a wife? Because I see that you believe in.
No, most wives are gonna.
As a wife,
for me, I do believe in submission. I do believe in submitting myself to my husband. I do.
So meaning, if your husband was into that, you would just have to do it.
She would think about it.
You
would think about it.
Huh?
You would think about it, right?
No. Meaning if that was his way and I was into that, then of course.
No, I'm saying if you was not into it. I'm saying if that's something that makes you uncomfortable.
But that's what I'm trying to say. I said no. Because I'm not into it.
Okay.
You get me?
No, because I'm telling you, I had women that was bent on me doing that. I had a girl.
It's a lot of girls that like stuff like that.
I was messing with her, and she had the whole freaking suitcase of freaking toys.
And you know
I've never seen in my life.
Like that.
I'm dead serious.
It's okay to
like
be
that.
like that, and it's okay to be freaky, but be with somebody like you've been with long term. Like you just can't be out here just being.
And that's what I'm saying. People like that, they do it to everybody.
Honestly, I think it's like a random person that you just messing with. But I think if you were someone long term and y'all talk about it.
Men don't care about body count. They don't care about stuff like that.
Some of them say they do.
Men do care about body count. Who y'all?
Men do care about.
Who you talking about? What you talking about?
I think if they know the people around the way that you've slept with. But if it's nobody that's a whole different county, state, or whatever, they don't.
No, I don't.
I don't even think that's a conversation you should have with a man.
This is what guys don't like about women, that when you act like it doesn't matter, like you just, like if let's say you slept with a lot of guys.
If you're real about it, they'll respect it.
Yeah, if you like.
Some of them can't take it though. It takes them from there. It's like.
But I'm always tell women this. I'm gonna be straight up with you.
So you at this day and age, you ask people, oh, how many people?
No, they're not gonna ask you that.
That's what I'm trying to say. Men don't care about body count.
At
this age, this prime age that
we're
in,
I always tell women when I talk to them, I'm dead serious. I don't care about it, but don't tell me.
Yeah, it's not something
I'm dead serious.
Tell somebody.
I don't want to know. I don't care who you fuck with.
Do they just say that?
It's just some women women are like this. Women when they
want
speak,
to be transparent.
Exactly. They want you to know everything.
Because
they want
some
to be.
women by saying stuff like that, it shows that they care about you. Like they want to open to you. That's why
they want to open up to you. They want to tell you. But it's not
like,
a good
like
thing.
Acceptance thing.
Don't
accept.
If you slept with like 40, don't tell them I slept with 40 people. I'm telling y'all, the relationship is gonna go downhill. Because as soon as we hear you slept with 40 people, I see 40 dicks.
Really? That's not mature.
But just think about it.
It's not about being mature. It's just real.
So look.
I don't want to know.
But you could have seen 40 pussies.
No, but I'm just saying, I don't want to know.
I'm just saying.
Women would be like,
40 women.
Women would be like, oh, you know when I was 16, I was drunk at a party and 12 guys ran through.
I never heard of that shit.
I'm telling you.
I've never heard
y'all think it's unrealistic. I'm telling y'all real life.
No, women.
When women want to pour their soul to you, it's some deep stuff come out of that conversation.
I think
the whole time she don't even know. You ain't checked out.
They're gonna get the goodies first, then they out.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Because
they're gonna add to her body count that he doesn't accept and then check out.
I'm telling you, you do not want to. Guys, we don't care about it, but we don't want to know in high school the football team ran through you. You know, we don't want to hear that. I'm telling you, I'm just being straight up.
Even if you did something like that, why would you even do that?
Yes, a lot of women, they think they being...
You have somebody.
And that's why I said we set ourselves up. Because women will set ourselves up for the support.
I have a podcast. I talk to it's on YouTube. It's about eating ass and anal. These girls was talking about how they do it every single time, everyone they meet. And one girl is a professional dancer, like for Miami Dolphins.
Oh.
And another woman, not stripper, but another one, she see these football players. And another one, she a chiropractor or whatever the hell she does. But it's a normal thing for them. That's why I said every woman is different.
But if that man wants,
because I'm listening.
They want something else. I'm sorry. I feel like men.
Yeah, but did you ask them? Did you ask them when they was doing it? Did these men have money? Because most women would probably do anything for money.
One was not going in my ass. You would not touch my ass.
I'm telling you, they act like it was a normal.
But no, what I tell you, I seen on Facebook, them men said if the sex don't come.
But you know what this babe? A lot of these guys are on the down low.
Men. It was men on the status.
A lot of these men are on the down low. That's why. So they use women to cover.
I don't even think. No, that's not true. That's not true.
Yes.
A lot of men.
But no, I feel like this.
It's just sex has.
I feel like this. A lot of men, they can't show nothing feminine about them. They don't have to be into men. But then why they just can't want their ass ate? Because that's their G spot.
Oh, I ain't even.
I'm just saying. That man like nothing but women.
But that's a woman.
But that's his G spot. But
sex.
why does that gotta make him gay? Because he wants you.
Because most men that go through, because gay men go through.
Okay, but he's not gay at all. But I'm just saying, he's not gay at all. But he wants you to eat his ass.
Well, as my man, I do not eat ass.
Women,
I do not eat ass. You're not gonna eat my ass.
Women,
I'm not gonna take turns.
Women tend to, when they start licking, they go down and they hit the balls, right? Yeah. And then they get too close to that sensitive area.
It don't matter how drunk I am, because never got too close to the
Yeah, that's the G spot. I'm telling you, I feel very uncomfortable.
But you can use your finger though. You can use your finger while you sucking on the balls.
Where's you put your finger at?
I mean, because the vein. So this is the thing, right? When you hold a man, when
put that finger in my
when a man is fully aroused, when his dick is hard, there's just certain veins, right? That you can see those veins, and if you follow the veins on his dick,
what you just
under it.
What son?
I know these things though. Because I'm gonna talk during sex. But I know what it is. You see why it's up there?
Get it out while you're talking. I'm telling you what had them gone.
So it's like when you're sucking somebody's dick or you give them sex, you should be able to use your hands. Like you follow that vein, use your tongue, whatever it is that you're doing it. If you're playing with the balls, whatever it is, just follow that vein. You ain't gotta go. Just follow that damn vein. I guarantee you, it's gonna be the same thing because all you're doing is you're building up that.
Yeah.
It's because when they penetrating you, it's that same vein that they have to put the work.
I'm not gonna lie. It is a. You just
have to know what to do. You have to know.
It's their G spot.
Yeah, but
but that's how you know if they're gay. Because if you hit the G spot and they toot their butt up, then
a man can have an orgasm. You can give a man an orgasm without having to fucking play in their asshole. You just gotta know how to. You gotta know how to play with all the veins that's on that
another.
So if they toot their butt up, what that mean?
It's been said over time if a man toot their butt up, if you hit that G spot, they fruity.
Because Trick said he lift his legs up, so he said he not fruity. He said when a girl get ready to eat his ass, he lift his legs up. So I guess different
it's a different generation. I'm telling y'all, it's a different generation out here.
I'm not here to judge anybody. Find what
you know what's crazy? I had a teacher on a podcast a few weeks ago.
What is that?
Yeah, it's right across the hall. A teacher a couple weeks ago. Her biggest thing in middle school is all the kids are having sex, but they're having anal sex.
Oh, what?
And they are in middle school.
Yeah, this kid's starting early nowadays.
And she said that's known throughout the school. Mm-hmm. So it's not like
maybe
it's.
In the bathroom. They have no shame.
They doing this.
If kids are experimenting, it's because they're not having these conversations at home with their parents.
And I feel like this. I feel like kids are, if they are, they're experimenting because of social media and they see all this stuff.
Yeah, because we are living in a time where
everything is out in the front.
Yeah, it's just so. You know,
everything's on. It's
everything is out there. You can't hide it.
We had time to
YouTube. We didn't have YouTube.
We didn't have none of this.
We don't have social media, so it's like you go through it and you basically.
I think social media actually damage a lot of.
It damaged everything. Yeah. It damaged relationships.
You have to be strong-minded for social media. You have to know self.
Because we had MySpace and Facebook at the beginning.
I deleted my Facebook and Instagram. And then my daughter just turned 18, so I opened it back up. And what I seen just being on it for 2 days, it's a lot of energy we take in. Just reading people's statuses, just watching. It's a lot of energy. But that's the thing, that's why I say it's up to you as a person. Because for me, when I go on social media and I see somebody posting the same negative shit, it don't even have to be. It doesn't even have to be. You have to be able to remove. It doesn't even have to be negative. Just reading people's status, even if it's positive, it's energy. Just reading all this stuff, there's a lot of energy you're taking in. Yeah, but it's like reading a book. But no, it's like reading a book. Yeah. It's like I feel like even if it's positive energy, if it's negative energy, whatever it is, all that is still getting poured into you. Yeah. It's like reading a book. When you read a book, it's knowledge. So even if you read, get to me. You can say that, but it's like reading a book. But in reality, I don't let nothing. It's reading a book. But anything you read, it's gonna go into your brain. I get
You're going to receive the information.
Yeah, you are. But I understand that it's social media. That's the thing.
You have the power. You have the power to control what comes down your timeline. Correct. So if you're allowing that energy to come in,
I'm not allowing it, but it makes me more so pay attention to it. I've been off of it for. If it's good energy, it's good because it's good energy. All energy ain't good energy, even if it's good energy. Because sometimes you don't need no energy, especially when you're trying to focus in life. You don't need nobody energy, even if it's good or bad. You don't need it at all. So me being off for 2 weeks and just being in tune with life and getting on there, yeah, I'm happy for whoever got going on. But I don't even want y'all energy at all because I'm too busy focused on me to even take any energy. You know what I'm saying? But everybody can't even see that because some people they're just taking.
You can come in. All right, we Keymo Podcast News. We gonna.